AgweekTV, presented by Kaler Farms.
Welcome to AgweekTV. I'm Shauna Olson. Some harvest crews are in northeastern North Dakota this weekend, ready to bring drought relief to ranchers in the west central part of the state. The USDA has approved emergency haying and grazing on some CRP acres as devastating drought continues through parts of the Dakotas and Montana. James Hohalter, a state conservation and livestock specialist with the USDA's FSA office in Fargo, says they've freed up nearly 1.5 million acres in North Dakota for haying and grazing. Landowners have a couple of options.
Under emergency haying, the participants bear no cost for that. It's free to the participant to put that hay up. However, that hay cannot then be sold. It can be donated to a livestock producer or used for their own livestock, but it cannot be sold. Under the managed haying provisions, there is a 25% reduction to the annual rental payment for the CRP participant, and they can still donate it if they want to, but they can also sell it to someone in need as well.
Forage prices have gone up significantly over the past several months. If you have any questions, you can call the North Dakota Drought hotline number on your screen. The drought continues to spread and intensify in South Dakota as well. While the release of CRP acres and the livestock forage program will help ranchers, more assistance will be needed as crop and pasture conditions continue to deteriorate. Michelle Rook talked to farmers and officials at the recent South Dakota Governor's Ag Summit.
The latest U.S. drought monitor shows the drought is expanding here in South Dakota, and that's a concern for grain and livestock producers as well as government officials. Currently, nearly all the state is in some level of drought.
All the 4 categories now shown in South Dakota, all of them expanded in area. The worst being the D3 extreme drought area.
Lieutenant Governor Matt Michaels says the drought task force has been activated, but more assistance is needed.
We have various soft spots and working with our farm lenders and other people to get them through these down times.
Cattle producers have been hit hard, with pastures drying up early. Many were forced to cull their herds.
Pasture conditions in Brown County, western Brown County, are, we reduced our stocking rates. We've seen a lot of pairs go to town.
USDA has released CRP for emergency haying and grazing, but farmers also baled wheat for hay, with much of the crop a disaster.
Between spring wheat and winter wheat, give or take around 50% of both of those crops have been harvested for hay.
Corn has also been hurt with the hot, dry conditions during pollination, and even soybeans have gone dormant.
We're really going to be keeping an eye on things real close the next few weeks, but we might not see the real impacts, till August or sometime later.
For state officials, their concern is the impact on the economy and losing individual operations.
Hopefully we can figure out ways that our producers can hang on to what they have left, get through this year, and hopefully we can get some moisture and things can rebound next year.
In Aberdeen, I'm Michelle Rook reporting for Ag Week.
This week's NASS report shows crop conditions down again, with spring wheat at only 8% good to excellent, corn at 28% good to excellent, and soybeans at 25% good to excellent.